Investing in mutual funds is an increasingly popular way for individuals to diversify their portfolio and optimize returns. It can be a daunting task trying to decide which mutual funds are the best option for your own financial goals. To make it easier, this video will provide an overview of the top 10 mutual funds available today. These funds have been selected based on their track record of performance, fees, and risk levels. Note: invest at your own risk. This video does not guarantee future success implied or otherwise. Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund. Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, VTSAX, is an index fund that offers investors a low-cost and diversified way to invest in the stock market. It tracks the performance of more than 3,000 stocks across the U.S. equity market, giving investors exposure to large, mid, and small-cap stocks. VTSAX has a very low expense ratio of 0.05%, making it one of the most cost-efficient index funds available on the market today. Fidelity 500 Index Fund. The Fidelity 500 Index Fund is a powerful way for investors to get a broad-based exposure to the U.S. stock market. It is an exchange-traded fund, ETF, that tracks the Standard & Poor's 500, S&P 500, index, which includes stocks from all 11 major sectors of the economy. The S&P 500 index holds over 500 publicly traded stocks and can be thought of as a representation of how well the U.S. economy is doing overall. As such, it provides investors with an excellent tool for diversifying their portfolios and gain exposure to large, established companies with strong fundamentals and long track records of success in their respective industries. Vanguard Total International Stock Index Fund. The Vanguard Total International Stock Index Fund is a great option for investors looking to diversify their portfolios. This fund provides access to more than 6,000 stocks from 22 developed and emerging international markets. It's designed to track the performance of the FTSE Global All Cap ex-US Index, which measures the market performance of large, mid, and small-cap stocks outside of the United States. The expense ratio for this fund is just 0.11%, so it's an affordable option for those who want to invest in international markets without breaking the bank. Fidelity Total Bond Market Index Fund. The Fidelity Total Bond Market Index Fund, offered through Fidelity Investments, is designed to provide a low-cost way for investors to access the broad bond market. The fund tracks a benchmark index of the entire U.S. investment-grade bond market, including government and corporate bonds as well as mortgage-backed securities. With an expense ratio of 0.045%, investors can benefit from cost savings when compared to other actively managed funds in the same asset class. Vanguard REIT Index Fund. Vanguard REIT Index Fund is a real estate investment trust, REIT, index fund that seeks to provide investors exposure to the publicly traded U.S. real estate market. It is designed to track the performance of the MSCI U.S. Investable Market Real Estate 25/50ths Equal Weighted Index, which consists of REITs and other real estate-related investments in both public and private markets. The fund has a low expense ratio of 0.12% annually and offers investors broad diversification across each sector of the U.S. real estate market with exposure to office, retail, healthcare, residential, industrial and hotel properties as well as timberland investments for those looking for more specialized holdings within their portfolio. Fidelity International Index Fund. Fidelity International Index Fund is an index fund that allows investors to gain exposure to international markets. The fund follows a passive investment strategy, attempting to match the performance of the benchmark index it tracks, the FTSE Developed ex-US Index. This index includes large and mid-cap companies located in developed markets such as Europe, Japan and Canada, as well as select countries in Asia and Latin America. With a low expense ratio of 0.06%, this fund offers cost-effective access to foreign equities without compromising on quality or diversity of holdings. Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund. The Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund, VTWSX, is a mutual fund that offers investors a diversified portfolio of global stocks. VTWSX tracks the performance of the FTSE Global All Cap Index, which consists of more than 7,600 stocks from developed and emerging markets around the world. Its expense ratio is just 0.22%, making it an attractive option for long-term investors who want to diversify their portfolios without breaking the bank. Fidelity Total International Bond Index Fund. The Fidelity Total International Bond Index Fund provides investors with a low-cost option for gaining exposure to the international bond markets. The fund is passively managed, meaning that it tracks the performance of an index and does not rely on active management decisions. Investors who choose to invest in this fund can expect access to over 6,000 bonds from all corners of the globe, including those issued by both governments and corporations. Vanguard Total International Bond Index Fund. Vanguard Total International Bond Index Fund is an actively managed exchange-traded fund, ETF, designed to provide exposure to a variety of global bond markets. The fund seeks to track the performance of the Bloomberg Barclays Global Aggregate ex-USD Float Adjusted RIC Capped Index, a benchmark composed of both investment-grade and non-investment-grade bonds across multiple currencies and countries. The ETF offers investors exposure to over 5,000 bonds from more than 40 countries, including government bonds, corporate debt securities and local currency-denominated debt. Vanguard Total International Bond Index Fund has an expense ratio of 0.19%, which is lower than most other international bond funds on the market today. Fidelity Total Emerging Markets Index Fund. The Fidelity Total Emerging Markets Index Fund offers investors a unique opportunity to diversify their portfolio and gain exposure to the emerging markets. The fund is composed of stocks from countries such as South Africa, Thailand, and Taiwan that are considered emerging economies. By investing in this fund, investors can take advantage of the long-term potential of these rapidly growing markets without having to invest in individual companies or riskier stocks. The fund tracks the performance of the MSCI Emerging Markets 25 50ths Index, which consists of large and mid-cap equities from 24 different countries. In conclusion, selecting the best mutual fund for your unique situation can be done with careful consideration. Research each fund's historical performance, management fees, past performance and risk tolerance. Taking these factors into account, you can make a sound decision that will help you reach your financial goals. Mutual funds provide an excellent way to diversify your portfolio and grow your wealth over time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching.